Hello and welcome to this episode of Creating with Howcraft. My name is Denise Yezbak Moore of howcraftcollection.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create stretch bracelets. The tools and supplies that you'll need today are a bead bug or masking tape, round nose pliers, wire cutters, GS Hypo Cement or some type of glue. Some people use super glue. Your stretch cording. I am using today 1 millimeter stretch cording. This stretch cording comes in spools of, 1 millimeter is 162 feet on howcraftcollection.com. That's a really great buy. And then lastly, I'm going to be showing you a little trick with a big eye collapsible needle. So if you have one of these laying around, that would be great. We are going to cut about 12 inches of 1 millimeter stretch cord. So we're going to stretch our cord. You always want to stretch your cord before you string your beads. This will help maintain the shape of your bracelet in the future. So we just kind of go through and stretch our cord. Now I'm going to attach my bead bug. You can also use masking tape. This keeps the beads from sliding off the cording as we're stringing our beads. The first thing I like to do when I'm creating a bracelet is to look for the bead with the biggest hole. And I always string that bead first. So when I go back and I tie my knot, that knot will slip right in to the bead hole. So we are going to string our dyed ocean jasper faceted stone rectangle. And then we're going to pick up a 3 millimeter silver plated spacer. I like to put spacers on each side of large stones because when you just put a regular bead up next to the large stones, you tend to get gaps, and that little bead acts as a kind of a buffer between the beads, and the flow of the bracelet improves when you add a little spacer. Okay, now we're going to use the collapsible needle, and this is what it looks like. And we're going to string it through, and I have a method to my madness here. A lot of beads are hollow inside, and it's really hard to string cording through there. I mean, you'll sit there forever trying to get the cord through. So we just kind of pass the cording through the needle, and then we're going to turn it around. And it slips right through. So now we're going to string Philippine carved wood eggshell twist melon beads. These are about 20 millimeters in size. And I'm just leaving the needle on. Whoops. We're going to string our round beads. Okay, now we're going to go back to our silver-plated Bali style rondell. See how easily that went through? Goes through quickly. And this one's 17 millimeter. We're going to pass that through. And then we're going to take that off. And we're going to grab another 3 millimeter spacer bead and string that through. Now I'm going to show you how to create the knot. We're going to remove our bead bug or masking tape. And I pull the cords out and I wrap them around 2 fingers. So you can kind of see that. And then I grab my round nose pliers and I go underneath and I grab those two cords and I pull them through. Then I come underneath and I grab the cording and I take my fingers out and then I pull the knot down. Now we're going to separate the strands. We're going to pull them down. We're going to form another knot. We're going to go under 1, 2. And we're going to pull that nice and tight. And with our wire cutters, we're going to trim those ends. And then using our GS Hypo Cement, we're going to dab that knot. And we're going to flip it around and slide the knot right inside. So here are 3 different stretch bracelets I created. We created the center one today. I have found all over Pinterest and Instagram, super big, chunky bracelets are trending right now, which I think is pretty cool. This is a perfect stack for spring or summer. Howcraft also has 0.7 millimeter stretch cording. These 2 stretch cords come in 2 different spool sizes. This spool is 326 feet. This spool is 162 feet. So the 162 feet spool is $3.99. The 326 foot spool is $6.99. And then this spool, which is 162 feet, is $5.99, which is a really great value for stretch cording. Visit howcraftcollection.com for more inspirational DIY projects. Follow us on Instagram at Howcraft Collection Beads. Subscribe at YouTube, Howcraft USA, and be sure to visit howcraftcollection.com for all your jewelry making needs, and I will see you next time.